channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want to keep up with me, guys, when I'm not on YouTube, do me a big favor. Get down in the description box. Click on that Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram link and give me a follow. And then let me know that you're rocking with me by sending me a DM. And of course, I'm going to respond and say thank you. Got to get this Instagram page going, man, and it's going good. Some of you guys who've been following me on Instagram will know I've been posting some stuff on my Instagram page that, some of you folks might enjoy, some of you may not. But hey, nevertheless, if you rock with me, go to Instagram and give me a follow. I certainly would appreciate that. As you can see, I'm not in my usual spot where I do my live streams and my videos. I'm actually traveling and I'm headed back to Florida today. So I'm in the airport and yeah, man, I've had a great weekend and thoroughly enjoyed it. I got to get out more, man. I work a lot. You guys know 365 days a year. I'm here on YouTube providing my opinion on various financial topics. So I took a little bit of a break this weekend. I didn't do my normal 2 live streams, but I did do one while I was traveling. And I'll tell you guys all about that later this week, where I was and why I decided to go where I currently am. And what did I do? So we'll talk a little bit about that. A little bit of business and a little bit of pleasure. So we got a big week ahead of us. Big week, big week ahead of us, guys. We got a lot of stuff happening. Obviously, we got the Fed meeting tomorrow and Wednesday. We got some of your mega cap, big tech companies that'll report their second quarter earnings this week. That's a big deal. We have the meeting where Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang and Meta's CEO Mark Zuckerberg are going to be on the same stage, and who knows what will come of that. Maybe a collaboration, maybe not, I don't know. We do know that Nvidia CEO is making the rounds. I posted a photo of the CEO of Lowe's and the CEO of Nvidia a couple days ago over to my private mentorship group, and the caption was partnership. So Nvidia's out here, man. Their CEO is out here actively looking for partnerships, man. And I know a week or so ago, I mentioned to a lot of you guys in the private mentorship club that Nvidia had bought a 10% stake in a little company called Robotics. And at the time when I mentioned that, I think it was probably early last week. It was trading in that $6 a share to about $8 a share. And then the tail end of last week, the thing skyrocketed. It's up to about $15 a share. And today I looked at it, it was about $14 a share. But here's the thing, guys. Now, of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock picker. I'm not trying to give people tips. I'm not trying to tell you to go buy nothing. I'm just telling you what I uncover when I'm out doing my research to do my videos. Before I dive into Robotics and the rest of what I got planned for y'all for this next hour, let me cover a couple of things. Number one, my website, www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box. Guys, do me a big favor. Go check out the website. Go check out the digital products. It's 10 of them, handpicked by me. Go check them out. They can help you collapse time frames and get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Want to say a big thank you to everybody that's already went to the website, over 200,000 of you guys. And then a double thank you to the people who have already purchased digital products. Thank you so much for making an investment in yourself. And then my private mentorship club, fastest growing financial community on Patreon. And you get access to that through my website. There's a membership button and a join button. If you want to be a part of the fastest growing financial community on Patreon, sign up today. Get started. We got about 800 strong in there right now. And again, we're looking for quality, not quantity. So there are other platforms out there that got way more people, but I'm more interested in people who are joining that actually want to build wealth and partner with others that want to build wealth. And we treat it like a community, right? Where everybody's helping each other. No one's trying to be the expert. No one's being disrespectful. Everybody's respectful. So if you want to be a part of that type of fast-growing financial community, guys, get to the website, second link down in the description box, and join the private mentorship club. Matter of fact, 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight, we're going to have another live stream just for the private mentorship folks, Q&A style. So if you want to have your questions answered by me, join and then be a part of that 8 p.m. Eastern time live stream tonight. Next thing is Moo, my self-directed brokerage app that I'm using over the next 10 years to 6x my net worth. First link down in the description box. Guys, go check out that Moo link. They're going to give you up to 20 free stocks when you sign up for a new brokerage account. Click on the link, you sign up, and you put $100 in your new brokerage account, they give you 8 free stocks. You put $1,000 in your new brokerage account, they give you 20 free stocks of publicly traded companies. Guys, don't miss this. Don't miss that opportunity. Who knows, you might be able to get serve Robotics. Who knows? I'm not guaranteeing you what stocks you'll get because it's randomly picked by the algorithm that Moo uses. But at the end of the day, man, you never know. You might get a share of Nvidia, you might get a share of, Broadcom, you might get a share of Apple, you might get a share of Meta. Who knows? But in order to play and win in this financial game in this country, you gotta get yourself in the game and you gotta know the rules to the game. And by getting yourself a good brokerage app, that's the first step. And buying paper assets is finding yourself a good qualified brokerage app that you can make transactions on, that you can buy and sell on without being charged any commissions. No monthly maintenance fees. None of that stuff. On top of that, you're going to get world-class customer service. Now, all this is my opinion, but I think you'll find out if you try it out that it's certainly, in my opinion, the best self-directed brokerage app that I've ever used. And here's the thing, and for you guys that don't know how to use that brokerage app, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll send you the tutorial videos for the brokerage app. I'll send you those tutorial videos right out the bat, 2 of them, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and send you those right off the gate. And then I'll send you my wealth transfer blueprint videos that show you all the investments that I'm buying over the next 10 years. 2 blueprints. I'll send you that in the tutorial videos. So get down in the description box, click on that Moo link, get yourself signed up today. Go get up to 20 free stocks. Go get that free stock, go get that free money. Well, all right, guys, let's dive into what we wanted to talk about today, which is the Fed meeting. Now, you guys know we've been waiting on rate cuts for a while, since the beginning of the year. A lot of us thought we'd get rate cuts in March. Didn't get them. Why? Because inflation was skyrocketing. It wasn't skyrocketing, but it was going back up. So the Fed couldn't justify cutting rates in March. And then, of course, there are other meetings that they had. They just couldn't justify cutting rates. Now, in July, tomorrow and the 31st, they're going to be meeting. Now, it's widely expected that they won't cut rates in July, but they will cut in September. But one former Fed chair went on record saying there was a case that they could cut rates this week by 25 basis points. Now, if that'll happen, I don't know. But I'm just saying there's a possibility of that. And if that happens this week, guys, if they cut rates by 25 basis points this week, game over. Everything goes up if they do that. Now, I'm not saying that they will, but if they do, if they surprise us on Wednesday with a 25 basis point rate cut, the question you got to ask yourself, are you prepared for that? Are you in place? Have you been buying in the red these last week or two? Building up your wealth through purchasing paper assets in the red? Because when they start cutting these rates, we're going higher. And all of these assets that you picked up over the last couple weeks, these paper assets, should trade higher, in my opinion. Now, again, I'm no guru, I'm no expert, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you my opinion, right? So be prepared. Be prepared if they cut rates on Wednesday by 25 basis points. Everything is going to go crazy. Crypto, stocks, everything goes higher if they cut rates by 25 basis points on Wednesday. So get yourself prepared today. There's still some items that are on sale. The Magnificent Seven, all of the Magnificent Seven is still on sale in my opinion, especially Meta. Meta is wickedly on sale, guys. I think the last time I looked at Meta, it was trading under $500 a share. Let's take a look at Meta, because I think that represents an opportunity for someone that says, hey, I've been following this stock, and 2 weeks ago they were trading at $540 a share, and then all of a sudden they're down to $475 a share. That's an opportunity, guys. You're talking about you're talking about almost 60 basis points, or $60 per share. I'm sorry. You're talking about $60 per share. That's a lot of net worth for somebody. Let's see what Meta's doing today. Right now, guys, Meta is trading at $472 a share. 2 weeks ago, it hit $539. 2 weeks ago. Now tell me this. What's different right now than it was 2 weeks ago with Meta? Nothing. Other than market behavior and market manipulation. The company is still the same. Right now, $471.79 a share, guys. I mean, come on. $539 a share 2 weeks ago. That was its high point. And ain't nothing happened to the company. So all I'm telling you guys, there's some discounts out here if you're willing to execute. If you're willing to execute. And I just gave you one. Let's take a look at ServPro. I mentioned ServPro earlier. Little company that Nvidia decided to buy a 10% stake in. And it's going crazy. It is going absolutely crazy. The people over my private mentorship club, a lot of them have purchased this stock, and a lot of them done double their money, man. And now, again, guys, I'm not telling you to go do this, you're going to double your money. I'm telling you it's trading at $15.18. That's what it's trading at. And I'm telling you, last week it was trading down in the $6, $8. And now you're finna, if you bought for $7 a share, man, you've doubled your money. And I have some of my club members that have doubled their money. I ain't gonna even tell you what I've done yet till I'm done with it. Then I'll report everything that because I'm the guy that actually mentioned it, right? On one of my live streams, I mentioned that Nvidia had bought a 10% stake. They bought 3.7 million shares, which represents about 10% of all outstanding shares. They bought 10% of the company. Why? There's a reason they did that, guys. You and I don't know it yet, but there's a reason. But you got to understand, a big boy blue chip company like Nvidia, when they put that type of investment in something, they got plans for it. They got something that's coming. And again, I don't know how this stock will do the rest of this week, but right now, guys, a week after I made that live stream where I mentioned Nvidia had bought them, this thing has doubled its price per share. I don't know. You tell me what's happening. What's going to happen with Serve Robotics? Nvidia has bought a 10% stake. That tells you something. What's going to happen today with Zuckerberg and Wong on the same stage. I guess it's Wong, Hong. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Are you in position? Are you in position to execute and take advantage of this? Just like I said, were you in position to take advantage of Serve Robotics? Guys, you gotta be in position. I just gave you Meta. Are you in a position to take advantage of Meta right now, guys? You're talking about almost $70 discount. Guys, if we're gonna build wealth, we gotta put ourselves in position to take advantage of opportunities. I keep telling you, you build your wealth in the red. You collect your wealth in the green. All right, so let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Here's the headline. Let me run y'all through this Yahoo Finance article. Here's the headline. Big tech earnings, a Fed meeting, and the July jobs report. Yeah, you got the July jobs report coming out on Friday, and I believe that's the 2nd of August. I believe that's the 2nd of August. Yeah, the 2nd. So you got the jobs report coming out for July. Think about what's happening this week, guys. All these could be catalysts, right, to send the stock market and the crypto market higher, right? Here are the catalysts. Big tech earnings. You got Apple. I believe you got Meta. I believe you got Amazon. And I believe you got Microsoft. I believe them four this week. I could be off by a few days, but I think those four this week. You got the Fed meeting tomorrow and Wednesday. And then you got the jobs report for July coming out on Friday. Jam-packed week, all catalysts, guys, that could send us higher, right? Now, the reverse can happen too, could send us lower. But again, we build our wealth in the red. So to me, it's a win-win. If it goes to the moon, win. If it stays and goes down, win, because I'm buying in the red. That's where I build my wealth. So it's a win-win for us, guys. It's a win-win no matter what happens. This week, it's a win if we're what? Traditional investors, right? Buy and hold strategy, right? Long-term time horizon. What do I mean by long-term? I'm talking about 5, 7, 10 years. That's long-term. So if we're traditional investors, what does that mean? We buy and hold big boy blue chip paper assets. We buy and hold it. We buy it in the red, we DCA in, and we hold it until it goes up higher, right? So we're traditional, buy and hold, big boy blue chips, right? Long term. Here's the headline. Big tech earnings, a Fed meeting, and the July jobs report. What to know this week. So here we go. The stock market rally is in its most fragile state in months, ahead of Wall Street's busiest week of the summer. Guys, this is the busiest week of the summer. Where are you going to be? Are you in position? If you're going to build wealth, you got to be in position. I know some of y'all say, oh, Richard, you ain't in position. You in the airport. Boy, I'm in position, though. I'm in the market 365 days a year, man. Y'all know I'm in the market 365 days a year. I don't care where I'm at. I'm in the market because I'm in the market. Right now, before I even started this live stream, I'm already in position. I got things right now percolating. I got stuff percolating right now, waiting on this week to unfold. Percolating, right? One of the things I'm waiting on to see what's going to happen is with Nvidia. I'm already 10,000 shares strong. Guys, I'm telling you, that's going to, if things work to my calculation, that's going to be an 8-figure payday. 8-figure payday. This week could be a catalyst to start us going higher. What else happens at the end of on Wednesday? What happens on Wednesday? July 31st. Q2 is in the rearview mirror for Nvidia. And then they're going to be coming out August 28th. That'll be the last company of the Magnificent Seven to report Q2 numbers. And I believe they're going to be mega. mega numbers. That's my opinion. You may disagree, but that's okay. I believe they're going to be mega. Okay, let's keep moving. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ Composite recently had their worst single-day drops since 2022, as the indexes struggled to recover losses during a Friday rally. All three major averages closed the final week of July lower. Not a problem though. Why? Because we were able to buy in the red and pick up great assets, big boy blue chips, discounted, heavily discounted. So I ain't mad that it traded lower in the last week of July. Matter of fact, that's good news for me because again, I'm a traditional investor, buy and hold, big boy blue chips, long term. Didn't bother me a bit. I just kept buying. I was in position and I just kept buying, like many of you did. Here we go. The S&P 3%. Meanwhile, the Dow rose about 0.6%. In the week ahead, here we go, guys. In the week ahead, the Federal Reserve meeting, the July jobs report, and earnings from big tech, stalwarts, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, will drive the directions of the markets to kick off August. So we got the big boy mega caps, the hyperscalers. Y'all can tell, man, I'm stoked about this, man. I'm just, it's so much money to be made. It's so much wealth to be made if we're just in position. You got these hyperscalers, these mega caps, investing all of this money, guys, in AI, because they have to. If they get it wrong, they're done. So they have to get it right. They have to spend on CapEx. And a lot of that CapEx is going to be spent on AI platforms, building them out. And guess who gets to be one of the biggest benefactors of these hyperscalers and the type of money that they got to spend? Nvidia, baby. Nvidia. That's why I keep telling y'all, in the short term, forget all the propaganda, forget all the propagandizing that's happening. Even this morning, I'm seeing something, just propagandizing. These guys ain't stopping. They're still trying to run the stock price down, but they're not going to be able to. Why? Because people like Amazon, people like Microsoft, people like Meta, people like Tesla, companies rather, Apple, they're hyperscalers. They got to spend this money, this CapEx. They got to spend it on these AI platforms. They got to. They're too big not to spend money, because if they get behind everybody else, they can't catch up. So that's what they call in my industry that I worked in banking, a cost of doing business. It's a cost of doing business for these hyperscalers. They got to do it, man, or they fall behind. They lose their position. All of these guys have cloud services, arms of their business that they're trying to grow exponentially. And the only way they do that, they gotta have the latest and greatest AI. And they got to have the latest and greatest chips. You got a company like Meta gonna be spending $4 to $5 billion next year just on chips. Hyperscaler, right? So here we go. Updates on job openings, that's coming this week. Activity in the services and manufacturing sectors and consumer confidence are also on the calendar. A busy week of corporate earnings awaits with 100, check this out, guys. A busy week of corporate earnings awaits with 171 members of the S&P 500 expected to report quarterly results. AMD, ARM, Boeing, McDonald's, Starbucks will be among the companies highlighting the schedule. Busy week, guys. Right now, S&P is 5,469.45 right now. That's where it's at right now. September signal. Let's talk a little bit about September 2. The Fed will announce its latest monetary policy decision on Wednesday. That's the 31st of July. Markets largely expect the central bank to hold rates steady at its July meeting. But guys, what if they don't hold it steady? What if on Wednesday they announce a 25 basis point cut in rates? Are you in position? Are you in position? That's all you got to ask yourself today, guys. And if you're not in position to take advantage of it, you got to get down to the description box and click on that Moomoo link and get yourself in position. Get down in the description box, click on that Moomoo link, open up that Moomoo account today, get yourself up to 20 free stocks, and then send me an email and let me know you've opened your Moomoo account, you funded it, and then I'm going to send you those tutorial videos to help you collapse time frames, learn how to use that brokerage app so you can put yourself in position. And then I'm going to send you my wealth transfer blueprints 1.0, 2.0 to show you what I'm buying as a traditional investor, as a buy and hold guy of big boy blue chip paper assets long term, 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 years. In my position, 10 years left. I got 10 more years to build this wealth as high as I can build it using these paper assets, using this intel. Guys, put yourself in position. Please, please don't miss this greatest opportunity to build wealth over these next 10 years. Don't miss it. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Get down in that description box and click on that Moomoo link. Please, please do yourself that favor. Please put some wealth in your pocket. Please. Here we go. Recent updates in the economy have investors eyeing when the Fed's first cut will come through. In June, the core personal consumption expenditures index, which strips out the cost of food and energy and is closely watched by the Federal Reserve, rose 2.6% over the prior year, its lowest annual increase in more than 3 years. Separate data for the month showed a significant decrease in another inflation metric, the CPI, or Consumer Price Index. Listen to me, guys. Over the last 3 months, we've been setting the stage for these rate cuts. PCE, CPI, both gauges of inflation have been coming down. The stage is set, guys. The Fed wanted to cool off in the labor market. They got it. The last 3 months, unemployment rate is increasing. In May, it was 3.9%. In June, it was 4%. In July, it was 4.1%. Guys, listen to me. Do not miss this. Something big is getting ready to happen. Please be in place. Please have your financial house in order. Please have your money in your brokerage accounts ready to activate it. Right now. Right now is the opportunity, in my opinion. Again, just a guy on YouTube. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice I'm giving you. I'm giving you my opinion. So please take it as that. I'm not a professional money manager or anything like that. I'm just a regular guy who's been buying paper assets and real estate and building businesses for 30 years. And I build a level of wealth and I share that with people on YouTube. That's all I do. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. Meanwhile, the labor market has shown signs of cooling. I just told y'all that. See, I keep telling y'all guys, you gotta understand what's happening right now. Big things are happening. Huge things are happening. Big things are happening. So let's finish this up because I got a plane to catch. Meanwhile, the labor market has shown signs of cooling. The ratio of job openings to unemployment workers is back at pre-pandemic levels. And last month, the unemployment rate hit its highest level since November 2021. This has prompted markets to price in the Fed's first rate cut in September. And investors will be keenly listening to Jerome Powell's press conference on Wednesday for any confirmation. That's huge, guys. That's huge. The overall tone for the meeting, including from Chairman Powell's press conference, should signal that a rate cut in September boosts the rates. And that's going to trigger the stock market. That's going to trigger crypto market. And if you ain't in position, you're going to miss your wealth opportunity. So get yourself in position. Get yourself in position. Let's recap real quick. So you got the mega cap, the hyperscalers. They're going to be coming out with their Q2 earnings this week. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, and Amazon. All hyperscalers, they're coming out. So be ready for that. We got the Fed meeting tomorrow and Wednesday. Could cut rates 25 basis points. And if you ain't in position, you're going to miss this growth. You're going to miss it. So put yourself in position. And then we got the labor report or the jobs report coming out Friday. Put yourself in position for that as well to take advantage of that opportunity. Like I said, get down to that description box, click on that Moomoo link, get yourself signed up, get yourself up to 20 free stocks. Big, well, publicly traded companies, right? New York Stock Exchange, Chicago Stock Exchange, and the like. Get yourself down in that description box, guys, and sign up for Moomoo right now. Don't delay. Sign up right now. Get yourself in position to go get this wealth because it's coming. Send me an email through my website to let me know you've opened the Moomoo account and funded it so that I can see you some tutorial videos. You can collapse your time frames and get to your wealth. Learn how to use this brokerage app so you can start buying now. I'm going to be back tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time for a recap of today's event. Remember, Wong and Zuckerberg on the same stage today. Who knows what can come out of that? Could come a partnership, some type of collab. And if it does and they announce that, everything going to the moon. Just telling you. Also, what are the opportunities in my opinion? Meta, please guys, Meta is trading at $470 a share, $472 a share. 2 weeks ago, $539 a share. It's going back. There's nothing wrong with the company. That's an opportunity for you to put on the short list.